What if I told you the most beautiful woman in the world died clutching a telephone, alone in her bedroom, with no one to answer her final call? The woman who made millions of men desire her and millions of women want to be her died with one simple, unfulfilled wish: to be truly loved. Behind the platinum blonde hair, behind the red lips that captivated the world, lived a little girl named Norma Jean, abandoned, abused, and desperately searching for something fame could never give her. Welcome to the untold story of Marilyn Monroe, not just a Hollywood icon, but a woman whose beautiful smile masked a lifetime of silent tears. Norma Jean Mortensen wasn't born into stardom. Born on June 1st, 1926, she never knew her father. Her mother, Gladys, suffered from paranoid schizophrenia and was institutionalized when Norma was just 7 years old. That day, her life shattered completely. No father, no mother, no love, no home. The next decade became a blur of foster homes, 11 in total. She slept on cold beds, wore old clothes, and ate alone. In one foster home, she was sexually abused. No one believed her when she spoke up. This was when she first crafted that famous smile, not from joy, but as armor against pain. At 16, facing return to an orphanage, she married 21-year-old James Dougherty. Not for love, but for survival. While her husband served in the Navy, Norma Jean worked in a factory making parachutes. One day, a photographer noticed her. That single photo changed everything. In 1946, she signed her first movie contract and became Marilyn Monroe. She dyed her hair blonde, fixed her teeth, lost weight, and studied acting with obsessive dedication. She wasn't just creating a career, she was erasing Norma Jean. Her early roles were small: the pretty girl, the dumb blonde. Before fame arrived, there was desperation. Broke and hungry, she posed nude for a calendar for just $50. Later, when the photos surfaced during her fame, she didn't hide. "I was hungry," she said simply. "What could I do?" Her breakthrough came between 1950 and 1953 with films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and How to Marry a Millionaire. The world fell in love with her. But did anyone really see her? Marilyn married baseball legend Joe DiMaggio in 1954. He loved her deeply, but couldn't bear how men looked at her. After the famous scene with her white dress blowing up, he was furious. That night, he hit her. 9 months after their wedding, she filed for divorce. Her third marriage to playwright Arthur Miller seemed more promising. He was intellectual, respected her mind. But one day, she found his diary. "I married her, but I am disappointed." Those words broke something inside her that never healed. While the world saw glamour, Marilyn battled demons. She suffered from insomnia, took countless pills to sleep, had panic attacks before filming. She was often late, forgetting lines. Directors grew impatient. She endured several miscarriages, each leaving her more broken. The woman who embodied fertility and sensuality couldn't have the one thing she wanted most: a child. Her rumored affairs with powerful men, including President John F. Kennedy, only heightened her mystique. And her isolation. Behind closed doors, she was reading Freud and Dostoevsky, writing poetry, and crying herself to sleep. By 1962, Marilyn was falling apart. During filming of Something's Got to Give, she was often absent or distracted. The studio fired her, then rehired her with a raise when they realized No one could replace her. But it was too late. On August 4th, 1962, her housekeeper found her naked, face down on her bed, clutching a telephone. Empty pill bottles surrounded her. She was 36 years old. The official cause, probable suicide from barbiturate overdose. But theories abound. Accident, murder, conspiracy tied to the Kennedys or the mafia. The truth died with her that night. After her death, Joe DiMaggio arranged her funeral, allowing no Hollywood figures to attend. For 20 years, he sent fresh roses to her grave 3 times weekly. He never remarried. In her journals, found after her death, Marilyn wrote, "Please don't make me a joke. I want to be a great artist, not a circus act. And I just want to be wonderful." She wasn't just a beautiful face. She was a rebel in a time when women were told to be quiet. She started her own production company when studios controlled everything. She demanded better roles and equal pay. She spoke about depression, abuse, and loneliness when society demanded silence on such topic. 5 decades later, Marilyn remains everywhere, in fashion, music, art, and our collective consciousness. Not just for her beauty, but for her vulnerability, her courage, and the painful truth she embodied. That even those who seem to have everything can feel deeply alone. In one of her final notes, she wrote, "I hope people don't just remember my body. I hope they remember my heart." And the world answered, "We didn't forget. We still talk about her. We still cry for her. We still wish someone had saved her."